His name is Luka the Don Doncic. The Dallas Mavericks are in action against the struggling New Orleans Pelicans. And if you're struggling, best believe the Don's going to expose you. How about Murphy go get the deuce though? Trying to keep the Pelicans around early because they had their hands full with that man. Doncic, another unreal first quarter. It was all about Luka. A 20-point first quarter. The Mavericks are already up 40-20. Second quarter, Spencer Dinwiddie like, okay, maybe I should do something too. Luka back to work. Doncic just weaving through that defense, and it's what I put in the gym versus what you put in the gym. And if I'm Luka, I pretty much always like my chances. Doncic again, a tough deuce plus the foul. Mavericks are up a bunch. The lead is 29 right now, right? I want you to pay attention to right now because this game's going to change. Doncic going to the rim. Looks like he was maybe about to dunk that down. He falls on his right heel awkwardly. Would stay in the game for a couple minutes, but then would leave the game and not return. That's a right heel contusion. And after Luka leaves, the Mavericks just fall apart. McCollum and Ingram knocking jump shots. It's Ingram finding McCollum, this time for three. The Pelicans are down single digits after being down by a lot. Ingram once again. If this game would have went for 5 more minutes, the Mavs would have lost. Josh Green, though, helps the Mavs hold on with that jump shot there. Very big deuce for a team that was struggling to find their way. And by the thinnest of hairs, the Mavericks hold on to win this game by 5. Yeah, don't just try to show me my value when I'm there. I'm great. I'm always going to come to work and produce. You learn my value, my true real value when I'm not there. Everything falls apart. Nobody gives that janitor any credit. All he does is come to work, do his job, and leave. That maintenance man, that mechanic don't get enough credit. That nurse, she don't get enough credit. But wait till the day something come up and he or she can't come to work. Then that's when you find out the true value. Luka doing what Luka does pretty much every night of the year, just dominating a basketball game for the Mavericks. And let's call a spade a spade. It's James Harden-like sometimes. He does it a lot on the inside, but you get the drift here. It's a lot of ball watching Luka for the other 4 Mavericks on the court. And when that happens, you know, everybody, obviously just human nature, you get stagnant because you're just watching the guy dominate a game. That's why it doesn't work well in the playoffs oftentimes in the later rounds. So for Dallas, I don't think this can work long term. And it's a game like this that shows you why. Because Luka is doing everything out there. He go down with injury, and nobody's got momentum. Nobody's got any type of juice in this game. That's why it can't work. It cannot be all about Luka because in the playoffs, teams are going to zone in on Luka. But I will say this. We want to bookmark this game. When you're talking about the MVP race, I want to bookmark this game. If you're arguing for Luka, this is the game you want to bookmark. It's a game where he was absolutely phenomenal, had 30-plus points, and even going down in injury. But once he leaves, his team falls apart. This is the game you want to bookmark if you're arguing for Luka the Don Doncic for your most valuable player award. Again, when I come to work every day, I'm going to always be great. That's what I know. But when I can't come to work, in that rare instance, that's when you see how valuable I am to what we got going.